Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Response Able Solution. My name is Stanley J. Targos III, and I'm your host. Today, we've got a great topic. It's about reclaiming time. Why do we start with it's about reclaiming time? Well, the truth is, we're told constantly over and over again throughout our financial lives, you have plenty of time, you have plenty of time, you have plenty of time. Well, really, I believe if we're functioning under God's plan, it's really Satan who tells us we have plenty of time. And I know that's jumping right in off the deep end and bringing God into the program, but the truth is, that's what I believe. And here's why. We have plenty of time lets us think that we're doing as much as we can today. We have plenty of time means that we don't have to worry about all the opportunities that we're missing. We have plenty of time lets us feel like we're doing okay. But we have plenty of time means that we're wasting the time that we could be being more efficient today, preparing for tomorrow. And how many of us, myself included, mainly speaking about me, 51 years old, when I was 20, I thought I had plenty of time. When I was 30, I thought I had plenty of time. When I was 40, I thought I had plenty of time. I'm 51. 30 years went by like that. How fast is time going by for you? If you have kids and your kids are in middle school or high school, think about day one of kindergarten. They walked into that kindergarten and you thought, I have plenty of time. Finally, my kid is in school. They can start participating kindergarten, first grade, second grade. They're learning things. You blink and they're doing their sixth grade graduation. You blink again, they're doing eighth grade graduation. You blink again, they're graduating high school. Now they're in college. My grandfather used to say, Stash, time waits for no one. And he's right. Time is the only thing that is constant in all of our lives, regardless of your culture, your ethnicity, your history, where you're at in the world, how much economic power you have. You can't stop or slow down time. So how do we reclaim our time? Well, if we're spending most of our time paying debt, because we need a place to live. We need cars to get us there. We need to take care of our families and our kids. We need to get education. We have to accumulate some things along the way, and we're not always in a position just to pay cash. So I have plenty of time means I know I've got these expenses and these things that are coming down the line, but if every 4 to 5 years I just increase the expenses and then spend 4 or 5 years paying them down and then increase them and spend time paying them down, I'm on this roller coaster and I never gain. I'm always giving away my hard work, my energy, my resources, and my time. And I no longer want to give away my time. Time is my most valuable asset, it's my most valuable resource. Someone said, Stanley, we each have 24 hours in our billfold. What are you going to do with it today? Well, I want to be a good steward of all the gifts that God's given me, my time included. And I want you to be able to use your time in a way that doesn't compromise your conscience. So let's reclaim our time by taking back all the time and energy that we're going to spend in the next couple of years paying debt and not repeating it for the next decade, 2 decades, or 3 decades. Let's reclaim our time so that when we wake up at 60, 65, 70, 75, we're still not spending a majority of our time paying for our past purchases. Let's let our dollars work for us in a way that allows us to maintain and gain and grow assets so that when we need to buy things, we're using dollars that were made years ago to pay for them instead of spending tomorrow's dollars today. And if you're young, or if you're in a season where you have big expenses, I get it. I'm not judging and passing judgment on you. I've been in that boat. I realized a couple years ago, if I listen to Dave, Rick, and Susie and all the people on TV who say, only pay cash for stuff. Don't buy it if you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, save up for it. Well, how do you save up for a root canal? If you're not prepared, you just paid off some debt, you came off of a downturn in the economy, you lost a job, you just graduated college, you're just starting a career, you just got married, you just had them kids, now you need a root canal. Don't use care credit on that root canal. Save up for it and pay cash for it. I'm dying every day in pain. Sometimes you need to have some debt. So long as we look at debt as a season and not a lifestyle, we're okay. The problem is we go through seasons like the weather does, summer, spring, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter. And each one of those seasons brings different expenses, and we never break the cycle. But if we focus on reclaiming our time and we look at this season as the last season that we're ever going to be in consistent debt, and the next season we're going to stack and build on top of it, so that when we have some things that go awry, we've got wiggle room built in where we just pull the money out, pay for it. But it doesn't take us below our line where we're building to zero again. We're always showing up with more. Let's make that the standard. So let's look at the next few years as how do we build the foundation? How do we eliminate most of the debt so that when something comes up, we're not just adding debt on debt and extending the season? You have plenty of time. No, you don't. I'm telling you the truth. You don't have plenty of time. It goes by like that. You're going to wake up, you're going to be 60. You're going to wake up, your kids are going to be gone. You're going to wake up, there's weddings that you want to pay for. You're going to wake up, there's going to be grandkids that you want to visit and do things with. And if we fall for the trap of you have plenty of time, we're going to miss out on the opportunities to truly do what we can do by investing in our families and using our God-given skills and talents to make an impact for generations. So let's stop that you have plenty of time thought process now. Let's take control. Let's manage this season so that if the only thing we have at the end of 3 more years is a mortgage, we're in a good spot. And at the end of 3 years, if we need to put a roof on the house, put windows on the house, get braces for the kids, have eye surgery, buy a car, we're not going into traditional debt to make it happen, extending our season. We're using the resources that we've accumulated and the control that we put in place to prevent that from happening, so we don't have to not only trade our dollars and our time anymore, we can just trade the dollars, keep our time, enjoy life. That's the beauty. And if I'm speaking to you, it's because I've been there and I'm there, and I'm tired of it too. We have plenty of time has led to nothing but exhaustion, being on a financial treadmill, and most people don't want it anymore. So let's start a new path, a new journey, a new outcome, where when things go hectic and haywire and financial expenses that are greater than $1,000 or $2,000, the first solution is not debt. The first solution is what we've accumulated and saved so that we can avoid debt and keep our time. So I hope this helps. If you're interested in getting a solution, comment, let me know, reach out to us. We will give you a solution for free. We're all certified and qualified. We work together. We make sure that what we put in place helps you win. Whether you make $30,000 a year or $300,000 a year, anything in between, it doesn't matter. You can win. And we can use the dollars that you're currently spending to solve the problem. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy your journey, and I hope God blesses you. Thank you very much.